Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Hope all of you are fine and you have completed your previous task of unit number 4. Means you have completed exercise 4.1, 4.2, 4.3 and 4.4 and the review exercise of unit 4. Students, today we will start unit number 1, that is quadratic equations. So which type of equations are said to be quadratic equations? The equations in which variable involved is having the highest power 2 are said to be the quadratic equations. The equations in which variable is having the highest power 2 are said to be quadratic equations, or the equations of the form ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0 are called quadratic equations. As the variable involved here is having the highest power 2, so it is also said second degree equation. These type of equations in which variable is having highest power 2 are called quadratic equations or second degree equations. Students, here we are having one restriction with it as well. Here a must not be equal to 0 and these ABCs, which are the coefficient of x square, x and constants, are real. For example, 7x square plus 9x plus 13 is equals to 0. You can see here the value of a. The coefficient of x square is the value of a, the coefficient of x is the value of b, and the constant is value of c. A, b, c, 7, 9 and 13, all the three numbers are real. And there is one restriction as well. A can be any real number but not 0. A cannot be 0. Okay students, let's check why there is this restriction. A, it must not be equal to 0. Let's check. If we will put a is equals to 0 in the given equation, if I will put instead of a 0x square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. 0 multiplied by any variable, its answer will be 0. Bx plus c is equals to 0. Now you can observe that when we will put a is equals to 0, it is not a quadratic equation. It become a linear equation because here the highest power of the variable involved is 1. So when the highest power of the variable involved is 1, this is a linear equation. So students, that's why there is this restriction that a must not be equal to 0, because if we will take a 0, the quadratic equation will become a linear equation. Okay students, there is no restriction for b. Let's check if b will be 0. What will be happen? Ax square plus 0 into x plus c is equals to 0. Ax square plus c is equals to 0. So this means that when we will put b is equals to 0, again we are having a quadratic equation because the highest power of the variable involved is 2 here. So this means that b we can put 0 because by after putting the value of b is equals to 0, there is no change on the degree of the equation. So this is said to be a special type of a equation. So this is said to be a special type of equation, the quadratic equation in which x term is not present is said to be pure quadratic equation. This is said to be pure quadratic equation in which only two terms are present, the x square term and the constant. Okay students, now we will start exercise 1.1. Question number 1. Question number 1 is write in the standard form and point out the pure quadratic equation. Means that you have to write in the standard form the given equations. You have to write in the standard form. And what is our standard form? Ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0 is said to be a standard form. Means you have to write your given expression in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0, and you have to told that if there is no x term present, then you have to tell that it is a pure quadratic form or not. So students, I have taken part number 1. Let's simplify it. As there are two brackets, so you have to multiply Okay students, now let's multiply the two brackets. X square minus 3x plus 7x minus 21. This minus 7 I will shift on this side. Simplify the like terms. Minus 3x plus 7x plus 4x minus 14 is equals to 0. Now you can see here it is in the standard form. Means first of all I have written the x square term, and then there is x term, and then there is constant, and all the terms are present, so this is said to be the standard form of a quadratic equation. This is said to be standard form of a quadratic equation. It is not a pure form because x term is present here. Okay students, now I have taken the difficult part number 4. As you can see here, the fraction involved there, so we have to first of all simplify the given expression. To simplify the given expression, we have to multiply the LCM on both the sides. LCM is x minus 2, and we have to multiply with the LCM x and x minus 2 with x plus 4 divided by x minus 2 minus x and x minus 2. We have to multiply with x minus 2 divided by x plus 4 into x minus 2 is equals to 0. Now we will cancel the factors that we can easily simplify. X will be cancelled. Here we will left x plus 4 will be left, minus x minus 2 occur 2 times, I will write whole square, plus 4 multiplied by x will be 4x into x minus 2 is equals to 0. Now we will multiply inside the brackets x square plus 4x minus, I will open the whole square, a square plus b square minus 2ab, because here it is a minus b, plus 4x I will multiply inside 4x square minus 8x is equals to 0. Now we will open the bracket and simplify this minus sign. Minus x square minus 4 plus 4x plus 4x square minus 8x is equals to 0. Now we have to simplify the like terms. Plus x square minus x square will be cancelled. We are having 4x square. Now we will simplify the x term. 4x, it is 4x. Okay, 4x plus 4x will be equals to 8x. 4x plus 4x will be equal to plus 8x, and then this minus 8x plus 8x minus 8x will be 0. All the x term will be cancelled, and we will left only the constant, that is minus 4 is equals to 0. All the x term will be cancelled. Now here 4 you can take common, x square minus 1 is equals to 0. This implies that x square minus 1 is equals to 0, because 4 is multiplying on this side, it will be divided on the other side. Now you can see that it is a standard form of quadratic equation. Means first of all we have written x square term and then x term and then constant. As there is no x term present, so this is said to be a pure quadratic form. Okay students, so from question number 1 I have solved part number 1 and part number 4. Remaining all the parts, second, third, 5 and 6, fifth and sixth, all these remaining parts are same as part number 4. Just you have to take the LCM, and after simplification you have to arrange your given equation in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. Means first of all you will write x square term, then you will write x term if it is present, and then you will write constant. If all the terms are present, you will say it is a standard quadratic form. If x term is not present, you will write at the end with the answer that it is a pure quadratic form. Okay students, now we have to find the solution of these quadratic equations which are of this type: ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Solution means you have to find the value of x from these type of quadratic equations. So we have to find the solution of the quadratic equations by using the three methods. There are three methods to find the solution set or solution of quadratic equations. First one is said to be factorization method. The second one is completing square method. The third one is use of quadratic form. Okay students, now we will start question number 2, that is solved by factorization. As we have discussed the name of the methods, that how we can solve the quadratic equations. We can solve the quadratic equations by three methods. First one is said to be factorization, and then second one is completing square, and then third one is quadratic formula. Here we will discuss the first method, that is factorization. I have taken the part number 4. Students, first of all, whatever the question is to solve by any method, first of all you have to write your given expression in the form of standard quadratic equation. Means you will arrange your question in this way. First of all you will write x square term, and then you will write x term, and then you will write constant. If there are brackets, you have to simplify that. If the question is in the fraction form, first of all you have to take the LCM and then you have to solve. Okay students, now I have shifted the constant on one side. Now you can see it is a standard form of a quadratic equation. So as all of you are familiar by the method of factorization, the method of midterm breaking, that itself require one complete lecture. So here I will only revise the method because you have already read this method briefly in your previous classes 7, 8 and 9. In 9th class you have briefly discussed that in your 5th chapter you have done 2 main questions with 10 parts of midterm breaking. So here I will just revise the method of midterm breaking. Okay students, now the first step is that we have to multiply the coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square is 1 with the constant term. The constant term is minus 152. So we have to multiply the constant term with the coefficient of x, and we are having a number minus 152. Let's note down this number. And we have to write the coefficient of x. Look at the coefficient of x, that is minus 11. It is our second number. We have to write these two numbers in the rough work. We will multiply the coefficient of x with the constant term, and the new number we will write here in the rough work. We will look at the coefficient of x, that is minus 11. Now we have to select such two numbers. When we will add or subtract those numbers, we will get minus 11, and when we will multiply those numbers, we must get minus 152. So students, let's take the two numbers that are minus 19x plus 8x minus 152 is equals to 0. You can check that the middle two number, the variable that is present in the middle, you have to write with both the numbers. X was present here, so I have written x with both the terms. Minus 19 plus 8, when you will subtract these two according to sign, you will get minus 11, and when you will multiply 19 8s, you will get minus 152. So just only I am revising briefly. You have discussed this method in your previous class. Now we will take x common, x minus 19 plus I will take 8 common, x minus 19 is equals to 0, x plus 8, x minus 19 is equals to 0. Okay students, now we will put one by one both the factors is equals to 0. X minus 19 is equals to 0. We will got x is equals to minus 8. One answer is this. X is equals to 19 is the second answer. So we have to write the answer in the form of solution set. First of all, we will write the negative number and then we will write positive number. So this is your solution set. We have find the value of x from the given quadratic equation. Okay students, now I have taken part number 5, that is the different part. As you can see here, there is fraction is involved here, so you have to find the value of x from this given quadratic equation. First of all, you have to make it a quadratic equation. You have to simplify it after multiplying with the LCM. First of all, we will take the LCM. All the expression that is present in the denominator is your LCM. We will multiply the LCM with all the terms 12x and x plus 1. We will multiply with numerator x plus 1. In division there is x plus, with x we will multiply 12x and x plus 1 divided by x plus 1 is equals to, with 25 we will multiply 12x into x plus 1 divided by 12. Now we will cancel the factors that can be cancelled. X will be cancelled. From here x will be cancelled. Okay, now we will write the remaining terms. 12 x plus 1 will become x plus 1 whole square. We will multiply two brackets, a square plus 2ab plus b square. It will be plus, we will multiply these two brackets and I have written the answer. X is 12x square is equals to 25x. We will multiply with x, it will become 25x square. 25x, when we will multiply with 1, it will become plus 25. Now we will shift all the constants on one side and 12x square we will multiply inside, it will be 24x plus 12 plus 12x square minus 25x square minus 25 is equals to 0. Okay students, here it was x 25x. When multiply with 1, it will be 25x, and when we will shift this 25x on this side, it will be minus 25x. Now we will solve all the like terms. 12x square plus 12x square will become 24x square. 24x square minus 25x square minus x square. 24x minus 25x minus x plus 24x minus 25x is minus x, and plus 12 is equals to 0. Minus we will take common, plus x minus 12 is equals to 0. Minus, when multiplying on this side, when we will divide with 0, it will be vanished. Now we are having this is as a final equation. Okay students, now you can see we have simplified the given expression in the form of standard quadratic equation. We have write x square term, then we have written x term, and then we have written constant. Now we will simplify, we will solve this quadratic equation with the help of factorization method, with the help of midterm breaking method. So I have told that in the midterm breaking you have to write, in the midterm breaking method you have to multiply the coefficient of x square with the constant number. You will get a new number, and then you have to write the coefficient of x as well. You have to select such two numbers. When you will add or subtract two numbers, you will get 1. When you will multiply such numbers, you will get minus 12. So here I am having plus 4x and minus 3x are two numbers. When I will subtract them, 4 minus 3, it will be 1. When I will multiply this plus 4 minus multiply by minus 3, it will become minus 12, and the variable with them we will write x. So x I will take common, x plus 4 minus 3 common, x plus 4 is equals to 0. So okay students, now x minus 3 and x plus 4 are two factors, and we will put one by one them is equals to 0. X minus 3 is equals to 0, x plus 4 is equals to 0. The value of x from here is 3. The value of x from here is minus 4. Minus 4 and 3 is your solution set. Question number 2, I have solved part number 4. Part number 1, 2, 3 is same as part number 4, and I have solved part number 5. So part number 6 is same as part number 5. You have to complete your question number 1 and question number 2 on your NEET register. Students, today's diary is exercise 1.1. question number 1 and 2 both are having 6 parts. You have to practice on your NEET registers. Question number 1 and 2 full.